What you just say about that belt, my man?
Man, this belt looks better on me than it looks on Deontay.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that? Because I bring a fight every single time, man. Explosive fireworks from the beginning fight, from the beginning bell to the end, man. Look classy, look sharp, and perform like a beast.
Fernando Pimentel of ThaBoxingvoice.com here with Dominic Breazele. Dominic, we just caught that you holding the WBC belt, saying it looks better on you than it does on Deontay. Tell the fans why you say that.
Man, you know, I perform hard in the gym. I perform hard in the ring, man. And you know, when you're a WBC title holder, you got to be a guy that just calling out shots, man. Telling people if you're the best, you don't face the best, right? Deontay Wilder hasn't faced one of the best. He's been avoiding Povetkin for how long, man? Get in the ring with the best, man. The number one guy should fight the number one guy. In the end, that's what I want to do, man. When I get a shot at the title, I want to fight the best who has the title. I want to be given a title like Charles Martin just won a title the other day. He was kind of hand-wrapped and gifted the title. I'm the type of guy, if I work hard, man, I'm going to work hard in the ring, and I want to fight the best to be the best.
I was actually at a gym earlier this week on Monday, and we were talking about that fight, the Charles Martin fight, and honestly, your name came up saying that you were more worthy and deserving of actually being in that IBF title hunt above Charles Martin. Your thoughts on that, and also your thoughts on the influx on how big the heavyweight division is getting now that the Klitschko era is over, Wilder a champ, Tyson Fury, yourself being up there, Gerald Washington, Amir Mansour, Chris Cerriola, many other names that bring excitement to this field.
Yeah, man, it's good. Heavyweight boxing is back, man. You know, anytime the belts change hands like they did with Tyson Fury and Klitschko situation, it's always good, especially for young guys like myself chasing the title to get in the stepping stones of, you know, chasing for the big belts or whatnot. You know, and I think every heavyweight's eager, you know, from day one, from their first pro fight to the 15th or whatever it may be. But at this point right now, in the next 6 to 9, maybe even a year mark, there's gonna be a lot of fights, a lot of explosive fights, big time fights, guys that are big time guys fighting big time guys for big time belts, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Now, on Tuesday, I spoke with Gerald Washington, who was an ex-opponent of Amir Mansour, like they said, got a controversial draw on there, and he actually gave you a nice nod saying that he thinks you're going to win this fight. But does it add a little bit more pressure being told by the WBC right now that you're actually going to get somewhat of a supervisor watching your fight, meaning that you might be a title eliminator?
You know, not any pressure at all, man. I know I go in there with my skills and my hand and my craft. And kudos to Gerald, man. I appreciate it. We had some wars in the gym. We sparred real well. He did a great job against Amir Mansour. I think he believed he got robbed. But, you know, in the end, man, I'm not going to leave it up to the judges. I'm one of those guys that puts everything out there, bloods and glory. And I hope Amir Mansour is ready to rock and roll Saturday evening, because I'm going to bring a little bit of boxing. I'm going to bring a little power. I'm going to bring a little pressure. And it's probably going to be the worst situation he's had since he's been incarcerated.
I know Amir Mansour is much of a test for you. He's been a test. Like I said, Gerald Washington got the controversial draw. What other names do you need to fight and beat to be up there, to be considered a title contender versus Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury or even Charles Martin?
I don't know, man. I'm terrible with names. Just line them up, man, from number 1 all the way down to number 10, man. You know, of course, Deontay Wilder's holding the big belt. Charles Martin's holding the IBF belt. Tyson Fury's holding the WBO, WBA. I'd like to fight all of them, all 3 of them at the same time and the same night, so let's get it done.
All right. Anything you have to say to the fans where they could follow you, get to know more about your career, and just basically get to know more about you?
Yeah, definitely. Check me out on Twitter. I got Trouble Boxing going on Twitter. Dominic Trouble Breazele is my fan page on Facebook, and Dominic Breazele on Instagram. You can check that out, man. Just stay tuned, man. If you want to see an explosive fight, come get your tickets January 23rd at the Staples Center on Fox TV as well.
Now, this is Fernando Pimentel of ThaBoxingvoice.com here with, once again, Dominic Trouble Breazele saying we'll see you guys at the fights.